Hello truckers, welcome back to American Truck Simulator with Realistic Economy. We are going to pick up a load because we're going to Amarillo, Texas today. We're still in Texas, of course. Got a few more cities to hit off. We've technically been there before, but that was on the coast-to-coast map to Amarillo, and but we're going there anyways. I have picked up a passenger. Hello, Cindy. Cindy decided to come in. She wanted to see Texas as well, so here she is, back in the cab with us. So hopefully I won't get lost, and maybe some good karma will come our way here in Texas. We'll give it a go. A mod I have installed, I talked about it last episode, is the Better Roads mod. If it seems to work out, because I haven't tested it, I'm doing it just as I logged in here. If it seems to be, looking pretty darn good, I'll put the link in the description below. And it's on the Steam Workshop, by the way. So if you're looking for it, that's where you can find it. So we're grabbing a combine harvester. Not sure where it is. Now I see it. Apparently it weighs 70,000 pounds, so it's going to be kind of on the heavy side. I get nervous now. You never know where there's going to be an invisible wall around these buildings. How about if I lower my rear axle? Nope, that didn't get me in there. Should have been lined up, but doesn't want to just yet. There we go. You just gotta talk it in there. And then raise up my rear end again, as one would say. Alright, so it's 244 miles. This is an external contract, by the way, so 65 miles an hour is about as fast as we're going to go, and probably as fast as I want to go. Kind of a long load there. How many trailers do we have here? Meaning, how many pivot points do we have here? We just got that one there. Alright. We can deal with that. So a little bit of cash came in overnight, which is nice. Getting us closer to upgrading our company by getting another truck. As I squeeze out of there. Thank you for giving me a little bit of room there. And as I talk about cash, someone brings in $2,500. Thank you very much. So northern Texas is where we're pretty much at. And that is where we're going even more so. Headed counterclockwise around the Texas at this point. I'm going to sneak myself out here. I do believe the reason why I took this load, well, a couple reasons why I took it. One, it's going to Amarillo, which we have not been to. Two, this should be one of the three things I need to deliver to get a Steam achievement. I guess there's like a cotton harvester. There's 3 cotton things we got to deliver. So this is a cotton harvester in itself. It's not just a regular harvester, it should say cotton harvester, which it does. And we're bringing it to Hitachi. Alright. If they want it, they got it. Or they'll get it. Well, what am I getting paid for this, by the way? That's always kind of interesting to know. Well, just shy of $1,500. But it's not that far of a jaunt, so be it. Yeah, so over the past, I don't know, 20 or 30 episodes since Cindy kind of went bye-bye, people have been asking, bring her back, and I've been just putting it off. And I thought, you know what? Now's the time to bring her back. You know, it's the holiday season. Why not? I think I'm going this way. Luckily, there's no vehicles in that lane. Cindy, that's supposed to be your job. Yeah, she's way too busy enjoying the scenery, I think. $70,000. So I got to be a little bit more careful with my gear selection. Yeah, so Better Roads mod. I'm going to give that a try. See how they look. See if it gets rid of those concrete with the white lines in it that sometimes hard to see where the lanes are. Amarillo said this lane, so we'll see. I'll stay in the middle, that way I can swerve one way or the other. This is Amarillo. Yeah, I know a couple people did say I mentioned about the mod for, let's just call it crazier traffic. Yeah, I'm just not, I may probably give it a try at my other profile when I get a little bit of time. Maybe when the Christmas deliveries come out, I may turn that on my other profile and give it a go and see how rough it actually is. Traffic in Texas lately for me has been rough to begin with. So adding drivers with road rage and some drivers driving extremely faster than what they should be, and also extremely slower than what they should be. Just like in real life where you get, you know, speed limit here is 75. You may get someone doing like 90, 95, and you may get someone doing like 45, because why not? I gotta start thinking about, in a couple weeks' time, maybe throwing a Christmas paint scheme on here. Of course, I always feel kind of weird doing something like that, only because if you're watching it when the videos come out live, it will be the Christmas season for you, but for people watching in the future, they could be watching in like May or June and be like, Christmas theme, huh? Yeah, well, probably when we start doing the Christmas deliveries, whenever that is, so I'll throw something together. I always try to do not too complicated. I don't know if you ever looked at the World of Trucks webpage where people, that's where you can create your profile for World of Trucks for ATS, ETS2. And people always post their pics of the trucks on there, and editors pick out pics once in a while. Some people's trucks just look at them like, yeah, you've done yourself rather well there. Some really interesting designs and looks. For a little while there, before I started making videos years ago, I was kind of getting into the paint schemes, and I went kind of elaborate on one. That was way back before ATS even came out. I don't even know if that paint scheme would even work still. It's not going to work in ATS because that was for the Globetrotter. So definitely it's not going to slap on any of these. $146. Got to keep track of the mileage on there. Yeah, so I'm not really paying attention, but I can see the difference on the roads itself. Kind of interesting so far. Oh yeah, and probably for Christmas time, when we start doing the Christmas deliveries, I'm going to throw on the winter mod as well. Now, when we used it last year, it was just for snow on the elements outside. A little bit of snow on the road, but they didn't really have... I think there was part of the mod where it could affect how the traction was on the road. I haven't visited his website in, well, probably since last year. So I'll probably throw that in to give us a little bit more of a Christmas mood. Even if we're still in Texas then. But we really only got 3 cities I haven't been to, according to the game. So we should be taking care of that within the next week or 2. So we might be leaving Texas by the time Christmas rolls around. But we'll be staying somewhere on the base game map, not on the coast-to-coast map, because we'll have to do external deliveries, I'm sure, for Christmas time. So after this, Amarillo, I think we got to go up to Dalehart. I don't know if that's the way it's pronounced. And then we can kind of go from there. If there's nothing going to Dalehart, which is not too far from Amarillo. If this was like a 240-mile trip, Dalehart must be like 100 miles or so from here. From Amarillo, that is, not from where we're at right now. And then, like I said, it all depends on what the cargo does. I'm trying to remember that it's not San Antonio. I'm trying to remember the other city just south of San Antonio that's also pronounced San something. It's slipping my mind right now. Pretty much in the southwestern part of Texas, if you will. This load here, when I'm going to deliver it, hopefully I can pull in nice and straight. It's not going to be one I need to back up with. Hope not, because it's articulated and but the more you do it, it's the only way you're going to get better at it. I keep telling myself that in Farming Simulator. The more you do something, the better you're going to get at it. Time to pull into the weigh station, right? Yeah, of course I'm going to. Oh, and I got to pull in. Wait, it's on the other side. Did I already go around it? Stop at the truck stop. Yeah, I'm trying to figure out how. It's on the other side. By the time you told me. Was there? Alright, so this is where I gotta turn here? Oh, of course. I'm gonna need quite a wide lane, so hopefully no one... Well, hopefully those road signs don't mind coming down, because they're probably going to. Or not. Did I do it? No, he did it. I mean, this is kind of cruel. I mean, let's face it, Texas has not been my friend at all. And then I get to do it again. Because after I leave here, I got to go up and then turn back around. Because why wouldn't you make me do that, you know? We weigh a lot, by the way. 125,000 maybe? 121,000. My vehicle is not in perfect state. Be more careful next time. What am I at? Like, you know, 7% tire wear? I only got 2,700 miles on it. No traffic coming whatsoever, which is good because I got to cut across all these lanes. And with no traffic, we're going to swing it wide, Lewis. We're going to swing it very wide. Even swing it that wide. Just, what the heck was that for? Oh, loan payment. Okay. I was like, what traffic violation did I just do? Make me stop at that weigh station. That's uncalled for, I think, but I think they have it out for me. Maybe because they know I'm from the north. John Deere dealership over there. Not really sure there's a brand name on this cotton harvester. "91 miles to go," so now we're not going to get there until about 1 o'clock. I think originally it said before noon. I mean, I'm not in much of a rush. Actually, I'm in no rush whatsoever. Load's going to get done today, no matter what. Of course, now that I say that, you know they're going to throw a detour at me somewhere. Oh no, no, don't stop that much. I'm noticing the more we go along, but I do got 2,700 miles on this, the shifting is getting a little bit better, listening to the Caterpillar engine purr as we go down the highway. Yeah, so far this Better Roads mod is looking alright to me. So I'll put the link in the description below. I was waiting for like bad textures, maybe in some spots, but now it does say in the description for it, I do believe, because I downloaded it after I recorded the last episode. That's been like 3 days ago for me. I think it says it's for the base game roads only. So I mean, if you're on a modded map that has their own type of roads as well, just be kind of careful with mod conflicts as always. I think the coast to coast map uses base game roads only, but don't hold me to that. I remember someone asking Mantrade that question a long time ago. And I haven't been following the posts on the forum that much, other than looking for updates. But as far as I know, the Coast to Coast map uses base game roads. As for the other modern maps, if they're using their own types of roads and different textures, just be careful of mod conflicts as always. Mostly what I try to do myself is, anytime I decide to add mods to a game that I'm using a decent list of mods, I try to add just one mod at a time and go to the game and just try out a few things that mod has to deal with. I wouldn't add like 5 mods at once and go in the game, and then the game crashes or you have problems and you don't know which mod it is. So maybe sometimes it's best to go load one mod at a time. Sometimes we all get excited when we see a new mod come on. You're like, I can't wait to try that. And then you see another mod, and you start the game, and you're like, oh no, now it's crashing. Cindy, you got the, I don't know, it seems like she's sitting a lot closer in this truck than she did in the other one. I think maybe it's just because I haven't seen her for a while. She just seems like she's sitting awfully close. She's supposed to be handling all of our bookkeeping over there. So, I mean, she's been doing rather well, I would assume. The company is making a decent amount of cash at this point. She's in charge of all of our drivers. I think she was the one that really decided to fire Hillary P. that one time. But a lag there, that was kind of not fun. I'm looking over at my keyboard. That's the only problem. Well, it's not a problem for me, but it's the only problem with driving with track IR. So when I move my head way a lot, you get to see it in the screen, but it doesn't bother me because I'm not looking at the screen when I look that far over. Yep. Probably should be in first gear here, Peanut. That's always a good idea. So the intersections here in Texas that have this, where we got like a turn where I'm doing a U-turn, and also there's a turn to go left. Looking at the GPS, I'm starting to get better at it, especially if I come to a light and I got time to look at it. I think I'm doing a U-turn and going back down the opposite way, back that way. So I need the U-turn lane, which this combine back here is going to be a little... You guys want to go? I need to... Yeah, don't hit the bridge. Yeah, we got plenty of room back there, it looks like. Hopefully no cars are coming, because I don't want to yield here. There we go. We're all set-ish. Almost there. 1 o'clock in the afternoon. I'll give us some time to go somewhere. We got 4 hours. Well, we will have 4 hours on the clock. All depends where we got to go to pick up our next load. Now, like I said, we haven't been to Amarillo before on this map. But we were on the coast-to-coast map, so that's why I didn't say welcome to Amarillo. Or you discovered Amarillo. Trying to see where I'm delivering this. I can get lined up correctly. And I see the flag, I just don't see the marker on the... Oh, now I see it. It's actually over here. Yeah, of course. You're going to make me really squeeze in here, aren't you? I'm not going to get this lined up, I don't think. No, he did. Alright, park and brake, engine, decouple before they ask questions. Just, they want it there, that's where it's going. Yeah, we do get a part of an achievement. 1 of 10. I think I gotta do that like 10 times with those harvesters. Won't be today. Well, I don't know, I could be taking another one here. So, if you look at the world map, in case you're wondering where we were and where we are, we left Wichita Falls. And, yeah, we went up right alongside the Oklahoma border, which Oklahoma will be the next map. At least they say it will be. Just remember, about a year and a half, almost 2 years ago, they announced Texas would be the next map. And then about 3 months after that, they announced Montana. Then Montana came up before Texas. So, Dale Hart, we would like to go up to, but that's not a big deal. We've been there before. Maybe we are going to skip that, because I don't want to have to go up there and then have to go down here to Fort Stockton, Del Rio, and San Angelino. That was the other one I was trying to think of. So, I don't think external contract would be a good idea for us, because external contracts I got to finish in real time. So, let's look at the freight market, see if I got anything going to Del Rio, San Antonio. Del Rio would be good, because I can drive right through San Angelino down to Del Rio. How about if you just actually go look and see what you got? That might be good. Alright, by the way, I guess it's Beaumont is the way I kept pronouncing Beaumont, but it's Beaumont. Someone told me. If I just do search for San, there's one to Santa Fe. Wait, what was the other cities here I'm looking for? Oh, Del Rio. Nothing going to Del Rio. What about Fort Stockton? Fort Worth. So nothing going to the 3 cities that we need to go to. I guess I could go to Abilene and then later on go on down and then go into Abilene. Of course not. Why would there be? This game's making it hard. No, you can't. No, let's not go to external contracts. All right, so I got to find some. I got to search. Let me search. I might be here for like 20 minutes. Well, after doing a quick search, like 30 seconds ago, I found one right from Hitachi going to Lubbock. So that's about a 3-hour drive. That puts us right near the end of the day, so it'll be good. This is a regular contract, so set GPS. I don't know why I got set GPS. We're here, but I'm going to have to go check in. Is my load still back there? It is. Let's not hit the propane tanks. I gotta be kind of quick about this. I mean, not quick, but this contract offer is only available for like another 40 minutes or so. But we are right here, so now let's check in. Freight market. Which one pays more? That's 167 miles, 173. I mean, 373 a mile versus 369 a mile. One's the Tyson, one's the Home Depot. And we'll take this one. It's a nice little John Deere tractor. Still going to Lubbock, Texas. Crunch. Hopefully not. Wait, where is that load? Okay. I didn't... Well, it's not like I was looking for. I was looking for the ones I thought I was going to take. Is it in these doors? Ah, it is. That one locked in a little bit better than the cotton harvester did this morning. Yeah, this doesn't weigh that much, right? What did I say? 30,000 pounds, so it's actually not light. Another low boy. Seems like I've been hauling a lot of low boys around lately. Open, please. I should get there right around 4 o'clock. Let that car go by, because I think I got to do a U-turn down here. At the GPS to try to figure out what they actually want me to do. I did get another request to start using my engine brake more often. Now, I'm not a true trucker or anything, but I've heard a lot of truckers say you never really need to use the engine brake or Jake brake, depending on what you want to call it, unless it really calls for it. A lot of truckers say, oh yeah, we never use it, very rarely. I wanted to put a hotkey down for the engine brake, but the problem is I don't have any more buttons available. All my buttons are taken up. That's why I was looking over my keyboard earlier for. I was trying to hit the engine brake when we were coming off the interstate. Am I going here? Yes, I am. When I was coming off the interstate, I was trying to use the engine brake, and I was trying to find the keyboard, hit the right key. And if I hit the wrong key and I do something else with the truck, like, I don't know, turn on differential lock or who knows what, That could be a lot of fun. I'm going to look at my keys on my... I don't know if you saw that truck behind me. He was like going to come up and squeeze me off. I don't think so, dude. But I know the way traffic works around here. They don't care. They were just going to run me off, and I would, you know, have to pay an accident fine. But I'm going to look at all the keys on my steering wheel and my shifter. See if I can change anything out. I mean, let's see, the horn. I mean, the horn's kind of nice to have. Maybe the high beams. I could probably get rid of the high beams because, you know, I don't drive at night. So I don't need to have a hotkey for that. Oh, it is 2 lanes exiting here. Oh, what kind of interchange is this? Looks like a rotary interchange. Round and round we go. Okay, but it was a lot simpler than what the GPS was making it look. So we're not getting paid too much for this delivery, but we're not going that far either. Don't want to get into a rush because I might be taking an exit up here. Hey, get a move on. Said that because the guy's hauling hay, in case you didn't get it. Now I'm going to be the one to cut you off. Probably one of my drivers in a cheap truck with no horsepower, and they're trying to haul that thing. The heck is that thing up there? Thumbnail time. Not really sure. It looks like a cowboy. I'm not sure I like the new photo mode in the game. Probably just one of those things, again, I got to get used to it. It seemed like we had a little bit more options with the other photo mode. It's only 55 through here. Sorry. Get back on over. Better put it on cruise control to make it a little bit easier for me. So probably maybe just like another one episode for sure, and probably half of a second or maybe full another second episode of Texas before we kind of maybe wander out of state for a little while. Of course, we'll be back here. It's got a lot of area to cover again. 45. And now right back up to 55. But now if you have all the DLCs, meaning all the states in ATS, we got a large area to cover. And it's just going to expand even more. remember the early days, but the first few months, we just had California and Nevada. And after every load, it's like, well, where do you want to go? California or Nevada? Or California or Nevada? Now I'm in Texas thinking, hey, let's go back up maybe like Montana. It's like, yeah, you got a long drive to go. Here we go with the traffic. Why is that traffic? Now you're going to go? Okay. Now you're going to stop until I start driving forward, right? Then you're going to decide to go. And that's when they run into the back of your trailer when you go through, right? I'll try to remember, which is a hard thing for me to do, I know. But after this episode, ooh, that's why I looked twice. Try to remember to map the engine brake onto my shifter controller, so I can start using that once in a while. And of course, now I'm getting a car that wants to turn in here. Is he going to go, or is he going to let me go? I think he's going to let me go. Lubbock, 65 miles. I think we're going to be just shy of Lubbock because we're going 54 miles. Yeah, the Better Roads mod seems to be doing nicely for me. Not getting into that white concrete with white dotted lines on it in the city. So I will put that in the link in the description below. If I forget to do so, just leave a comment so it slaps me in the face. Looks like a Mr. Santa billboard up there. But yeah, if I forget to do it, just leave a comment if you're looking for it. Then I'll put it in the... Well, after I read the comment, I'll throw it in the description. 12 miles out. Should start looking on the GPS when I drive on the outskirts of town here for a rest area. I think this says Meet Santa, not Mr. Santa. Grown Idaho potatoes. We're a long ways from Idaho. And our delivery point is actually right here. Well, kind of interesting they got John Deere's out here. And we can see where it's got to go. Just like that. Excelente. Let's go ahead and continue and look at the map. Where is the nearest sleeping area? Not too bad. I can either go here or here. We're going to go to the nearest one. Actually, I might go right on down here. Going there doesn't really benefit me that much. Going here, if I wake up in the morning, I got to get delivery from one of these few places. We're right there. So let's go ahead and just, yeah, we'll do that. $38 miles, but 51 minutes to get there? We'll see about that. I mean... Then, of course, what do? They give you a line of traffic in front of you on a road that comes out of nowhere. Oh, I'm going to kind of like cut off this truck before he gets up here. And now we're probably going to get every stoplight going on down through, but we'll get past all these truckers. So overall, not a great money day. I mean, I think we stayed pretty well even, and that's not too bad when you're making a $6,000 loan payment every day. But as we know, we always get those days once in a while with our drivers now where they all make deliveries on the same day, and we could bring in like 20 some odd grand. I think I'm following you, buddy. Of course, now we can't see when light turns green, so just got to make sure. And hopefully he can go at a decent rate so I can get to the light as well. Just turned yellow. Don't give me a ticket, and it didn't. Yeah, I'm just trying to get through. That's all I'm trying to do. The old interstate from here on out. I know my exit's coming up, but I just want to get around them. Okay, maybe not like that, though. Probably shouldn't be doing that, but I did. See how fast this thing will go. I think 90 I'll cap out at. Okay, 92. Almost 95. Looks like 94. And that guy decided to brake check me. I see what you're doing there. Alright, so there should be a Peterbilt dealership right up here, as we saw. I think it's a Peterbilt on the map, but I have not actually discovered it. Until now. I'm not sure if all these businesses are intertwined. I'm going to go in here. Looks like they are all intertwined. Am I fueling up back here? Yes, I am. Still $4.80 a gallon. We'll have to go on the mod I got for realistic diesel prices to see when's the last time they updated that mod to see if it's been updated. They said they're going to update it every month, or at least they were going to try to. So I'm going to go back here and discover the Peterbilt dealership, just to go ding. There we go. And you know what? We should be able to park in here. Press the following button to key to rest. So yeah, we can rest here at a Peterbilt dealership. I mean, we're its cousin. We're the Kenny. So, you know, we're cousins. We're fine. We're all set. So Lubbock, Texas is where we're at. Hopefully heading all the way south into Texas again. And then up along the west coast, or west side of Texas. And then go from there. And that'll be pretty much Texas. I don't want to say covered, because, I mean, there's a lot of roads in Texas we have not been on. But we've zigzagged and just about touched every city that we possibly could, with about 3 more to go. But that is going to do it for today, guys. Hopefully you guys did enjoy the episode. I do appreciate you watching as always. I'll catch you again right here at American Truck Simulator with Realistic Economy. But until then, have a good one. Me and Sydney are going to go for a walk.